Hey everybody, Joy here.
Hey everybody, Jerry here.
It's the day after Christmas, and I knew you'd want to know what I got for Christmas, so I'm going to show you. It's right behind me. Remember I told you Jerry and I were going to go to Ikea for Thanksgiving, but our plans changed because the weather was supposed to be awful and we didn't go. Well, we actually did go, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago. And I went to find what I thought was a cabinet with doors that opened up. But Jerry and I, we got lost in that great big giant maze on the second floor. And finally we wandered around and came to these things. And Jerry and I decided, why do we need doors? To put fabric in, you see. So I decided I just love these cubby holes. So we worked last night, we worked today, and Jerry just finished. Because I know you guys are going to ask me this. What did you just do, babe?
I just fastened it to the wall. It's no big deal.
Just. It took him 2 hours.
No, I didn't. Not to do that.
You had to go get special toppler bolts and the special drill.
I know.
Oh, there's a thing that goes on top of them, Jerry. There's some kind of a cover.
I know. I haven't put the other one in yet.
So anyway, it is bolted to the wall. It will never move. It will never fall. So, for those of you that wonder. So, how was your Christmas?
I think they're really wondering about that. I doubt it.
Hey, they ask me these things. When we put those up right over there, I bet I had 50 people say, make sure you have that fastened to the wall.
That thing's about 8 feet tall, so
yeah,
you have to.
So how was your Christmas?
It's very, very good. I enjoyed it a lot. Our grandkids came down for Christmas. Our neighbors came over Christmas Eve. We had dinner.
Terry and her husband Doug.
Terry and Doug. We spent the day, John and I went, my grandson and I went fishing on Christmas Eve. We didn't catch any fish, but we went fishing. Anyway, there are days like that. But it was very good. How was your Christmas? It
was the best, very, very best I've had in, I don't know, years and years and years. Yeah. Because it involved a little 2-year-old boy. And I'm going to put some pictures of him in here for you to look at so you can see him when he got his little bicycle. His little bicycle, unbeknownst... Tricycle.
Not bicycle.
It, unbeknownst to me, maybe not Jerry, did you know it had like a trunk in the back of it?
Yeah.
I didn't know it had a trunk in the back of it. So, Luke was just super excited that he could open up that trunk and get his little cars and put them all in the trunk. So
I think he was more excited about the trunk than he was the tricycle, because he opened it up and put all these little cars and stuff in there, stuffed it full of stuff, and then closed it.
It was so cute. Now, he couldn't do the pedals yet. He just was like moving it with both of his feet back and forth. I'll put the clip right here, a little video I took. Right here, you can watch him. How many you got there, buddy? You gonna put them in your trunk? There you go. There you go.
It needs a trailer hitch.
Awesome. There, now. Okay. Now you can take your cars for a bye-bye ride. Yeah. We'll see you later, sweetie. Bye. Bye-bye.
Use the pedals. You don't even know what pedals are. But
I've tried teaching him pedals a couple times.
Okay. That was Luke and his little tricycle, and then we got him the cars, and we got him a truck with a wagon that has a dinosaur. But his favorite thing to ride on, I'll show you another video here. Papa, what did you give him a ride on?
Oh, well, he's very interested in equipment, so I put him on my tractor with me, and I let him drive my tractor. We got videos of that if you want to see that. put him on my dozer with me. Of course, we didn't drive it, but we started up. He just loves that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of knobs and all kinds of things you can pull and push, and he wants to push and pull all of them. And so I showed him how to do some of that stuff. Of course, he doesn't have the strength to do it, but anyway, he had a blast.
I know. I was afraid he wouldn't even want the tricycle. I mean, when you've been on Papa's tractor, why would you want a little bitty red tricycle? Yeah. But anyway, he still loved it. So.
Just as long as he doesn't know how to start it. That's the thing.
And he does. Key. He wants the key all the time.
Yeah, he does. I don't show him how to start it.
He knows things have keys to start them. Yeah. So anyway, Christmas was wonderful. We enjoyed having our grandson and his wife here. And then, guess what? Honey, you don't have to stay. I'm going to tell him about Lauren.
Okay. Bye, guys. See you later.
He just put all this together. He needs to go put all of his tools away. So, I got this top sort of for Christmas. I actually made this top and another top for Lauren for her birthday in September. But I didn't know. She always likes my tops, so I made her some tops like mine, right? She likes them way shorter, and she only likes short sleeves. So I told her she'd bring these back, I'd wear them, and we'd make her some new ones. So I let her pick out the fabrics that she liked, and she picked out 3 different fabrics. And then I picked out a 4th one for a surprise. And then I made a new pattern with short sleeves and shorter length and wider shoulders, and I made it. I wish I had some pictures. Maybe I do. If I do, I'll put them right here. But if I don't, I'll just keep talking. Anyway, I made her garment number 1. She opened it up for Christmas and it fit her perfect. She loved it. So then we had these 3 other pieces of fabric that she had chosen several weeks, well, back right after her birthday, and I still had them here. And so she said, Grandma, how hard is it to make one of these tops? I said, oh my gosh, it's not hard at all. I said, do you want to make one? She said, yeah, show me how. So she made top number 2 and top number 3. Oh, I actually have one. Hold on 1 second and I'll show it to you. This is the pattern that you all love so much, and I cannot tell you how easy it is. Terry was over here. Terry and Doug came to dinner Christmas Eve, like I told you, and she was here that afternoon with us. And she saw this top on Lauren, and she said, oh my gosh, I just love that top. And I said, well, I have the pattern. You are welcome to use it. It's super, super easy. It's the one fit nice system where there's just a front and a back. That's it. You cannot get easier. So, I helped her cut out the first one, which you're not seeing here. This is the second one that she made. Isn't this beautiful fabric? This is out of my fabric stash, and I'm not sure what it is. I think this fabric may be what they call brushed, because it is so soft. And it's beautiful. Oh, I just love it. Very, very stretchy. You need very, very stretchy for this cow. If you want me to, I will show you how to cut this out and how to make the cow neck top, if you want me to. If I get enough people asking me. Okay? So, this is it. Very, very nice. Now, she kind of made a mistake on this one. I was downstairs getting ready for the big dinner, Christmas Eve. We had our big dinner Christmas Eve. And Lauren was up here sewing. The baby was taking a nap. And so she got top number 1 done, and she decided, well, she's just going to do top number 2. Well, I kind of helped her cut out top number 1, and she didn't realize that this center front and center back were supposed to be placed on the fold. So she just laid them like in the middle of the fabric and cut them out. So she ended up having to take a tiny seam. I'm talking tiny, folks. A tiny, tiny seam down the center front and a tiny, tiny seam down the center back. So, okay, it was a mistake cutting it out, but when you have this much ease in your pattern, it still works out, and it fits her perfect. Oh my goodness. If it didn't have bigger shoulders, I'd wear it myself until I give it to her. We're going to go back up there, I don't know when. But when we do, I'll take this one back to her. I finished it for her last night. The hem wasn't in it yet. And I said, oh, just leave it here and I'll put the hem in and I'll bring it to you. So she has 3 of these for Christmas so far, and 1 more to come. I asked her if she wanted me to change the neckline. She said, no, I really like this one. So, what did I get? I got this. Jerry's getting his storage units. I've told you how he was leveling the land and knocking down the trees because he has all these trailers. He has a tractor, he has a dozer, he has, I don't know, 3 or 4 big trailers. And we have been paying for storage, and we used to own the storage place, then we sold it. When we sold it, we had to pay rent. So we brought all of the stuff home because we were just too tight to pay the rent. And so we're building Jerry these, it's like garages. It'll be next to his barn. It'll be blue and white like his barn. And it will be, I don't know, I think 5 garage doors in it with his 5 things parked in there. No cement. Just the ground, and then this metal building with all these garage doors and stuff. So, the day before Christmas Eve, the man came, and they got that all planned out, and we had to pay so much down for it. So that's Jerry's #1 big Christmas. And then Jerry, he didn't consider this my Christmas present, although I do. He bought me wireless earbuds. Why would anybody want wireless earbuds? I didn't even know they made them. But evidently they're really, really wonderful. And because at night, he always watches basketball. I hate basketball. Or he's watching football or something. And so I put my ears in and plug it into my iPad, and I watch you guys and I watch your YouTube videos. And so I put it in my ear so I can hear you and he can't hear you. And so I'm kind of hooked, you know, you're kind of hooked to just that distance. So you can't leave your iPad. Evidently with these wireless earphones, you can like put your computer here and you can just like walk over here and walk over here and go to the bathroom and go in the kitchen and oh my gosh, still here. They were supposed to be here Christmas Eve from Amazon. Didn't show up. So I don't know when they'll be here. Anyway, that's the way it was. Our baby was the cutest, cutest, cutest of all, as you saw in his bicycle thing. This is an insert. This is an insert, Bert. I meant to tell you something and I forgot. I get sidetracked when my husband's around, you know. Hey, this is the only garment in the world I have that has long sleeves. What do you think? I was going to go upstairs and chop them off to 3/4 and I thought, you know what, I don't own a single garment with long sleeves. I'm just going to see what it's like. So what do? I keep pulling them up. So anyway, that's not what the insert's about. This Ikea cubbyhole thing, I don't know what its real name is. It has things you can buy to stick in the holes. And I bought them. One of the things you can stick in is it looks like a tic-tac-toe. And it goes like this and this and this, and so it's like a wine rack thing. And I bought 2 of those. And then there's another thing that you can stick in here, but you have to put some screws and stuff in it. And it's got tracks and you can pull out drawers. and I bought 3 of those. So the plan was to have 3 drawers and 2 of those wine rack things, only not for wine racks. I was going to put my, and I still might use those, I'm going to put my stabilizer in those areas. But when we finally found our way out of the Ikea maze, and we finally found our way to the checkout stands, right before you got to the checkout stands were all of these things stacked sky high on all of these different shelving units. And there was lines, we had to wait in a line, and so of course I was wandering around looking at stuff. Well, one of the things I saw was these things there. And these things are so cool. They have these, looks like a cookie sheet cover. And it covers up the box. But the cookie sheet cover allows you to put another box with a cookie sheet cover. And another box and another box. You can see I have 8 of them here. So I decided with my lightning fast mind that I would much rather have these kinds of containers, because I can label them. Y'all know Monica from Friends? She loved that label maker. I'm the same way. And I can label the ends of these, and then I can just pick what box I want and take it into my sewing room. And I'm planning on having some of my jewelry stuff in these boxes too. So I think I will probably send back the 3 drawer units, and I will order some more of these because I just think this is awesome. Okay, so I wanted to tell you that. They're 15 inches deep. This is 15 inches deep. My bolts are 15 inches by 10 inches. So instead of them going in this way, they have to go in long ways. So now to look at my fabric, I'll be looking at the end of the bolt. But that's okay. That's okay, I don't mind. Why don't you just change it to the other length? The reason I don't change it to be this high by 15 is because the boards come 20 by 30. And if I was to cut 13 by 15 sections out of the board, I waste almost 1/4 of the board. So Jerry and I talked about it this morning, and he said, just keep them the way they are and turn them sideways. So that's the way I'm going to put my fabric in here. I'm not sure how many I can get across, but however many I can get, that's how many will be in there. Okay, end of insert. So I've got to go. Did I tell you this is December? When I have Jerry in here, I forget my normal how I'm supposed to say stuff. This is Thursday, the day after Christmas 2019. So it is December 26, 2019. And I'm going to go sew something and quilt something and maybe make some clips to show you of me quilting that Christmas quilt. Okay? Bye for now.